Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Michael. I am a German writer, editor, podcaster and hobby DJ reacting to new music videos, or at least bands, artists, songs and music videos that are new to me. If you like my channel and if you like what I'm doing, feel free to like and subscribe, give some love to the notification button, and also I have an Instagram page that you can follow. We have a Spotify playlist where I upload every single song that I react to, well, as long as it's on Spotify. And of course, I want you to drop every single information about the music videos, about the bands, right in the comment sections, as well as feedback. That's always highly appreciated. If you want to support this channel even a little bit more, just feel free to visit my Patreon. There you find out everything about the different memberships. Not very expensive, I promise. But yeah, it's a side project, it's a hobby, and I am just thankful for every single help and every single feedback that I can get. For my German visitors, I also have a German podcast about music, or the influence that music has on every single one of us. There I talk with different guests. May it be a musical actress, may it be someone from the police, may it be a band member, whatsoever, feel free. You find all the links down below. A little disclaimer before we start. I'm not a native English speaker, so if I don't fully understand lyrics or use grammar from hell, forgive me. And also, I'm not a musician, nor do I have any musical background. So if I paraphrase something strangely or compare artists to other artists, it's just to make my points clear, not because I think they're copying or whatever. In the end, it's all about our love for music, so let's get nerdy and have some fun. So today we are going to react for the first time to In This Moment. In This Moment are not completely new to me. Back in the days, like many years ago, I actually listened to two albums from In This Moment a lot, and I think the name of the albums were Blood and Black Widow. Those two albums were outstanding for me. I found them live when I saw them at one of the Rock am Ring shows with like a huge throne, Maria Brink standing there doing her witchy stuff, and that was really, really unique, really, really cool, really, really outstanding. Her voice was phenomenal. Nevertheless, some of the songs they put out later didn't catch my interest that much, and I lost kind of track of In This Moment. And then for some reason, they just went off my screen. So I want to go back and, yeah, dive again into the catalog of In This Moment. And I believe this is one of their newest song, if not, it's the newest one. Sanctify Me. Official video, I have no idea what to expect. What I know from In This Moment, though, is they haven't always done this dark direction. What I know from them is also that sometimes they do some covers, and I had one cover on my playlist for a long time, which was a Call Me from Blondie. I have to admit, the hard rock and rollish vibe that In This Moment had in this song also fit very much to Maria Brink's voice, and also to they just did a pretty cool cover, let's say. And I can imagine this band in this direction as well. Why did I lose a little bit of track of the last songs from In This Moment? And with last songs, I mean the last ones I heard. I don't really have an overview of the last outputs, let's say. So when I watched and when I listened to the performances of Blood and Black Widow, I kind of liked this sexual Marilyn Manson gothic industrial vibe that they had. I enjoyed it. It was cool. But for some reason, some of the songs that were put out later, at least to me, they gave me this vibe of trying too hard to do the same again and again. And the lyrics were not as creative as before. They were not cringe, but like, I don't know. They just didn't meet my own taste as much as they did before. In This Moment are always an interesting band to follow, I think. And yeah, I was kind of hyped because I knew that some of the metal fans were actually happy about, I think, the song they put out before. But nevertheless, I decided to start with this one, Sanctify Me. Let's start. It's 4 minutes and 24 seconds long. So let's unpack and watch what we have here. In This Moment, Sanctify Me. Already industrial. Okay. Full moon. Okay. We are definitely still or again in this dark direction I was just talking about. And now they have masks. So maybe it's for the music video. If they go out now and have masks for the future, that would be dope too. I love bands with masks and these things. I just like that. Also, what I recognized was the choreography right in the start. That was cool as well. Like here. Really cool. I like her speaking voice, which she did also a lot in the past, especially for songs like Sick Like Me or Blood. It's this voice filled with something. And she transitions it somehow into her screaming and growling, which I cannot do. But it reminds me a lot of, or let's say, other artists who do that a lot are Kim Dracula, Marilyn Manson, and so on. So I like that we are going back into this section. But if you do this again, then it really has to be good. It has to be a banger. As I said, some of the lyrics from some songs didn't catch my taste that much. This one so far has energy. I like the industrial elements, and we are only 30 seconds in, so I will shut up now and we'll just follow what's going on. Actually, if you wouldn't see the dark video around it, only the guitar riff, I would have put it more into new metal or metalcore section actually. Talking about it, I don't know in what kind of genre I should even put in this moment, which is a compliment. This is so Maria Brink, by the way, how she plays with her voice. For example, when she sings, well, let me see. I think in the chorus we find this very good. Yeah, she sounds kind of sweet. At the same time, she fills her voice a lot, like I wanna feel holy. Like I'm not a singer. Oh my god! So, but if you just focus on her voice, she's doing always something with her voice. I don't know if it's overplaying, it's like overacting, or if it's just her way of singing. But like I said, from the speak singing that she did in the beginning, she always does so good transitions into the growling, screaming parts, and mostly the choruses are a little bit softer, but just softer because not because of what she is singing about, but because of how she's using her voice. And this is one of those choruses. Interesting. Also, it's a little bit like I can totally imagine Maria singing in a pop song. I don't know. It's just when she goes into this clean vocal, I think they even layered her vocal here with some vocoder stuff is going on there or whatever. Let's see again. I will talk about the video as well. I already noted some other stuff. Yeah. Hear my voice. This is so cool. Oh, this is probably why I like this song more than some of the other ones they put out lately, is it definitely has the energy that I liked about her older stuff, their older stuff, sorry. Maybe it's the way she screams, because it reminds me a lot of, for example, Blood or Sick Like Me. I don't know, it's raw, kind of raw. And it's kind of aggressive, and it's not like theatrical overacting. If you just listen to the song, though, the video still is theatrical, which I like. But just from the sound, just from what I get, the riffs are quite simple, which I like, especially when it comes together with industrial metalcore sounds. The electronicals help a lot in this case, like after the chorus, the guitar part. Banger. That I really liked a lot. So yeah, already some cool stuff to point out here. There was, I just recognized something. I will talk about the video later anyway, but there are some really cool shots. Like even this is a phenomenal shot. I think we have a lot of CGI going on here, but this must be still a huge studio. Why? I will tell you later. Breakdown? Sanctify me. There's so much playfulness in how she sings. It's phenomenal. I liked it. I liked it in the past, and I still enjoy listening to it now, these days. That sounds creepy. That's the sound when you want to sleep and one fucking mosquito won't let you. An amazing song. I am happy. So let's talk about the set design a little bit. I really like the production design. Of course, we have the blue filter, and we have some really good like fake trees. Don't know how to say it in English. Um, I like also the playfulness with the lights. Like, let's take this frame for example. What is interesting to me is that the whole video and the whole song, they use like dark lyrics. The song is dark. By the way, you might think that the chorus is not the strongest, or at least that's what I thought in the past sometimes with some of their songs. Here I can deal with it, that it's not like over exciting us. It's going into the whole vibe of the song, because the chaos goes on in the background with the guitars and the drums definitely, and it gives the song a little bit of, I don't know, it gives it a little bit of high hypnotic vibes, which is cool also because of the synth that goes like on repeat, like da, 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 da. So you always have this on repeat. So it's kind of hypnotic, repetitive on purpose, I would say. Anyway, let's go back to the video. Why did I mention this? Because you have dark lyrics, you have dark music. Also, the song is super slow, so definitely something like something heavy with weight is going on here. And then at the same time, everything about this darkness looks so full of contrast, so clear in a way. And then we have these strong contrasts of light. For example, here in when you look at the fire, or these little blue light sources, like me in the background. No, there, like me in the background, you know. And definitely the fog machine does an amazing job. So there's definitely a studio, but the studio must be kind of huge. I would say that like um, behind the group, we might have maybe like a green screen. I'm pretty sure we have a green screen there. So we maybe have like 4 to 6 trees there, the fog and everything. But then I think it's green screen. Anyway, it looks super dope. It's kind of interesting that we have this darkness with anti-darkness, you know, like lots of light work, but lots of dark light work. I don't know how to describe it. And then I just noted some little stuff. For example, if you take a look at this frame, by the way, this shot gives me the impression that the studio is bigger than I expected, which would be even cooler because it looks like a whole fantasy world. You can actually see some kind of edges, frames there. So here you might see a little bit the studio. But it doesn't matter. What I actually wanted to point out here is how they are positioned, and the fog is around them. So everywhere where they are, there is actually no fog. And also, it's interesting that all the other ones have kind of the same hair that she has, or at least like fake hair, but they were masked like the guy did. She does not. So there are these little details. The thing is that I am very bad with symbolism, no matter if it is religious symbolism or mythology symbolism. I am super bad at these things. So I cannot really tell you what are these masks that they are wearing. I can just assume they help you pretty well to fall asleep. But I don't think that's the intention here. Another little detail that I just figured out is that they all have these red hands full of what I think should symbolize blood or something like this. But the little detail that I caught is that the other ones around her have blood at the throat. She doesn't. So there are definitely differences between them and her. I just don't know why or how. Also, what is this thing she has on her forehead? I have no idea. What I really like in the video is there's so much slow motion going on. Just take a look at these shots. They all look so cool, and of course it gives you some tension, it gives you some excitement. The whole video is more or less slow motion. It could be a Michael Bay video. Even when the action is going on, you see them drumming and so on. Still kind of slow moves, you know. I don't know. It looks just cinematic in some way. And also, what is interesting, we can switch from frame to frame. Let's see. Let's take this one, for example. Just take a look at the angle of the camera, the perspective. I think like 90% of the video we are looking at her. We are either looking down at her or she is looking up to us, but definitely we are above her. Or at least at the same position, but there is not a single shot, I think, where she looks down to us. Let's take a look. So definitely when she's with a group, when she's like more or less singing into the camera, here, another good shot, even higher. Even here, we are a little bit above. And I think the reason is that because the guy she is singing to, talking to, is higher than her. So it could be either she's looking up uh, to God or whatever, because she's asking for him to sanctify her, to make her holy. So it could be either this guy, a guy, maybe not a coincidence that he looks like Jesus with all the long hair, but that actually refers to half of her band too. But it's definitely, I think, on purpose that there's not a single shot where she looks down to us, to the viewer, because I think we are in his position. Kind of. You see? Looking up, looking up, looking up to him. So the whole time she's looking up to him. What I don't get, though, is that in the end, she's asking for him to sanctify her, but not to exorcise her, crucify her, or whatever. They are burning a witch here. Like, she is in the position of the witch, but in the end, when the fire starts, she's actually leaving this whole thing and walking towards him. So I don't get this part completely. Like here, when she is when the fire starts and she's burning, yes, but she's actually walking towards him. But still, we see she's still looking up. Like, I don't know if it's some kind of symbolism for innocence, for being weaker than the other one, or seeming weaker. In the end, I think she kills him or possesses him or whatever. But you know what I mean? Yeah, best shot actually to show that he is much taller than her. And I think that's on purpose. If the director wanted him to be at the same level of, at the same height, he would have done something with it. So that's pretty cool too, actually. Oh, and that was actually my favorite shot. Again, you can always get me with slow-mo, but look at this. This shot is actually my favorite one of the whole video. This looks so cool and gives her kind of epic coolness. I don't know. So in the end, what can I say? I really like this music video. I like the song because it's bringing back, I think what they have at the back is just the logo of In This Moment, right? It looks like a crucifix, but is in this moment. Yeah, definitely. Which is cool because actually the logo of Muse looks kind of similar and I like this shit. Anyway, so I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the video. Definitely one of those In This Moment songs that I will remember and that I will put on my private playlist as well. Really well done. Looks like the guy from, I don't know, Falling in Reverse and From Ashes to New did the music video. I always make these jokes in my reactions because I don't know what's going on with rock and metalcore at the moment, but definitely we have a blue filter trend at the moment. I like that because it's my favorite color, but it's like, you definitely recognize that at the moment. So if you know anything else about how they did the music video, why they did the music video, and so on, put it in the comment sections. Give me some feedback if you liked or disliked the music reaction as well. Everything is appreciated as long as it's nice. You know what I mean. And so far, I can only say that music is beautiful, so are you, and see you in one of my next reactions. Bye-bye.